What do you guys think, huh? You like this rockin' music? You don't stop, right? You don't give up. Oh my goodness. You guys like that? You all like came over here. Well, here we are again. It's Good Grief in the Coop tonight. I was gonna have our recording in the coop, but the coop is disgusting. I need to clean that out. So it's been a real busy week, so I do not want to broadcast something that looks like really disgusting. It is a chicken coop. But anyways, at least you saw these guys liking the music. They like all ran here from all behind the shed over there and everything. And I was gonna try to put hats on them, but they all tore them off. And these really cute chicken hats, and I will say they do not like them. Matter of fact, one chicken scratched me so bad. They did not like it. So that is not going to work unless I find a better way to put them on them. Right? Come here. Come here, Nostalgia. You want to say hi? You sit on my lap? Aww. Want to say hi to everybody? Yeah? Aww. You're so cute. Yeah. Getting a few more of these guys will sit on my lap now. Huh. Yeah. Aw. Are you hungry? You hungry? Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna let you go unless you stay. Up to you. Yep, they don't stay too long, but they're getting better about staying with me a little bit, so that's good. Anyways, I hope you all... Whoa! Yep, okay. Music again! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Holy moly. Anyways, so I hope you all had a good 4th of July weekend. I've been feeding my chickens a few more different things. And I pulled up a guide to tell us what chickens can eat, because this is the first time for me having chickens and I honestly do not know what they can eat. So I found this site online that's the ultimate list of what chickens can eat, and I'm going to share that with you, and in case you're deciding to get chickens, because chickens are the most awesome thing in the world, huh guys? You'll have some knowledge. So anyways, it says here, can chickens eat bananas? Yes, they can eat bananas. Can they eat basil? Yes, and that benefits their immune system. Beans? Yes, you can feed them beans, but only if they're cooked. Never give them dry beans. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it gets stuck in their throats or something. Beets and peppers, can they eat those? Chart says yes. Can they eat birdseed? Yes. Can they eat black soldier fly larvae? Yes. Ugh. Glad I'm not a chicken. Blueberries? Yes. Bread? yes, but in moderation and no nutritional value to chickens. Probably not a good idea to give them too much of that. Butter, no, it's too fatty for chickens. Capsaicin, yes, but they can't taste it. I don't even know what capsaicin is. You guys? I guess if we see something labeled with that, we probably won't feed it to you, but regardless, you can't taste it, so that's kind of pointless. I guess there are some foods that are tasteless we eat, but anyhow. Broccoli, carrots, cantaloupe, yes. That just kind of makes sense because I think most vegetables and a lot of fruits they can eat. Cat food. Cat food? Who made this chart up? I mean, I want to know, did they actually feed chickens cat food? I mean, they're not a cat. That just is common sense to me. Does not when molting. Huh. Cauliflower and celery, yes. Well, those are vegetables. Cherry, only if you remove the pit, because I guess the pits have cyanide, it says in them, and that's not good for chickens. Can they eat chicken bones and cook chicken? What? Are they cannibals? Oh my goodness. I would not feed my chickens chicken. I mean, just think about that. That's like eating yourself. It's like, did somebody even do that? Guess you never know. Chives, only in small amounts. Chocolate, no. Oh my goodness, you guys, you can't have the good stuff. No chocolate. Citrus, maybe, but it's not good for their eggs. Coffee grounds, no, with a big N-O. Caffeine is not good for chickens. Oh my goodness, you guys are like deprived of all the good stuff on the earth. Yeah, we don't want you getting sick though. Can chickens eat dog food, eggshells, pig food, and ham? You know, I don't know who made this experiment up, but it just makes me think that there was a farmer somewhere and he was on a tight budget, so he just tried feeding all of his animals all of these different things to see, you know, how can I save money and feed all my animals, because they're not dogs, they're not pigs, they're not, you know, you wouldn't think they'd eat their own eggs, but ugh. Anyways, rhubarb, no. Rodents, yes. Huh, I guess all the mice my cat's catching might actually feed them eventually. I've seen about like 2 a day on my deck. Slugs are not the best for them. Huh, because every time my chickens come outside, they're like gobbling up slugs. Which last year I had a lot of them in the garden, and I wish I'd had chickens because they got onto the squash and stuff like that, and they just absolutely destroy it. I gotta tell you, you do not want slugs in your garden. It's just disgusting. Anyways, but apparently they're not supposed to eat them, so I don't know what's gonna happen to my chickens because they just keep eating them out here. But oh well, I have no idea. Anyways, we got a little bit built out here on the run, and then ran into a bunch of things happening on the 4th of July weekend, so we did not get it finished. I cannot show that to you, but very soon we'll be able to. In the meantime, I just have my chickens outside, and I'm trying to watch them. What you doing? Nope, they're eating grass right now. Well, anyways, I want to share a verse with you. It's Proverbs 27:9. It says, "Perfume and incense bring joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of a friend springs from their heartfelt advice." And that's how I feel about so many of you who are my friends, and you know, you've sent cards and you know, told me that you're praying for me or that you're thinking about us. And I gotta tell you, I love cards. I absolutely love cards. Like, anyone write me a note? I used to send a lot of mail, and I'm actually just getting to the point where I can attack my mountain of thank you notes that I have to send out. I'm so very thankful for all of you who you know, send cards or send things to help us out, and definitely did not expect it, but I am extremely grateful, and I'm just thankful for all the wonderful friends that I do have in my life. I feel like God has made my life so much richer from the friends that I have, and all of you, I just thank you so much. Cannot say thank you enough to express how I feel, but and it is joy when you get a card or a note from a friend. Don't ever think that just sending a note is not a good thing. It's awesome. And so God bless all of you. Also, I wanted to say that it was kind of a roller coaster week for me, emotion wise. Of course, there was a holiday, and those holidays are hard. And I have to say that for myself, I've been praying that the Lord would lead me to things that would bring healing in my life. And I know that we all have spiritual and physical and mental and emotional parts to us that we need to be strong. And I know that so many times in this country, our emotions and our spiritual needs are not always addressed unless you go out to those places to find it. And as you exercise those muscles more, the hard times come and those things come, and you exercise it more, it hurts. It actually hurts when you're trying to get healing and get stronger in those things. But I know that Proverbs 3:5-6 says that we can trust in the Lord with all of our heart and lean not unto all our own understanding, but in all our ways acknowledge Him, and He'll direct our paths. And I know that if you're asking God, as I've been, He's faithful to lead you to those things. He's faithful to open up those avenues or those ideas or those things to point you in the direction that's going to bring you to healing. And I can say that God has been faithful in that to me. Yeah. So I do know that I have a routine that I try to do every day before I even leave my house. And that was kind of the thing in the first month, that if I wasn't good, then I would be late to work or whatever. And I understand that's not your best work policy, but I felt like if I was out there on the job, I had to be my best self. And so I was praying for that, but I would make sure that I was good before leaving my house. So I would eat breakfast, and you all need to eat breakfast. You need to fuel your body. If you don't, that's okay, but that is a very important thing to do. I take vitamins. Yes, I do. I'm a believer in vitamins. I don't spend big major money on what I do, but I do make sure that I'm putting things in to keep myself strong, because I have long days of work, long things that I face, and I need to physically be strong to be able to handle those things. I do read a devotion before leaving my house because I need a little bit of time with God. I need that time. And even if I don't have time to totally pray out everything that I feel or that I'm thinking or whatever, then, I'll do a little bit, and on my way driving to work, then I will continue to talk to God and pray there. I have a long commute to work, so I have time to do that. And I'll listen to 105.7 quite often, most of the time, because then I'm putting some songs that have a really good message in it. I'm a firm believer on whatever music you listen to. You should listen to the lyrics. You should listen to what it's saying. What is it feeding into your spirit? And so I like to focus my day first on God. I don't know. It's just what helps me. And I will not leave my house until I have done those things. And I also have to feed my chickens and water my plants on the deck. And it's a whole list of things. But anyways, at least those key things of taking care of myself. I've had a few friends tell me, well, make sure you're taking care of yourself. And that's something that I have been trying to do so that I can be strong. The other thing is spiritually, if you are completely empty, then you need to find some avenues where you're getting poured into, or where you're finding some refreshment, or helping you to spiritually find some promises from God's word, or, places where you can spend time to talk to God, so that it's like encouraging you, saying, don't give up, don't let go of, just cave to that situation, but hold on to God. And, He's going to be faithful to lead you to exactly what you need. Sometimes it's in a song, sometimes it's in his word, sometimes it's in a inspirational thing that a Christian God has shown them and it comes to you, or there's messages or things online. There's some really great speakers as well who are Christians, and they have things to say that God has given to them to give to us, and those are great things you can access. It's all up to you, but all those things help me. Also emotionally, I know that God gave us emotions to feel things, and I know that there are other cultures and other religions of the world that say, oh, you shouldn't feel anything, cut everything out, shut things out so you don't feel things, and that to them is what they think is reaching their highest potential, would be not feeling the things that you're going through that are hard. But the thing is God gave us emotions for a reason. It's not bad to have the feelings that you have or to have strong emotions. God gave them to us so that we could experience life to the fullest. We have those things and there's a purpose for them. Now understand, I know that if those feelings control you and they live on the throne of your heart, and that's all that you do, that's when someone says, oh, that person's an emotional case or an emotional person, or they're overcome by that and they can't control that, which is not what I'm saying. But to go through things that we go through, we have to feel them, we have to experience them, and it's amazing how God gave us all of those emotions so we could feel life deeply. We could have the experience of feeling those things. Now there's times that the feelings are bad, and those are not the fun times, but I want to say that he will lead you of how to help you to be emotionally strong as well. Lots of things you can access online, or he might lead you to someone who's really good at training and teaching you tips and steps to help you to be stronger emotionally. Yeah. And the last thing is physically. I've been trying to get a physical exercise outlet. I know I'm not consistent in what I do usually, and I've found that biking lately has really been a great outlet for me. I found out that I can't talk. The Katahdin Walking Trails up in Medway has bikes out back there of their visitor building, and you can access those, and they're not expensive. They're there for you to use. The trails are awesome, and I found that little secret place in that part of the world, and I really love it. The other day, matter of fact, I was like going up and down hills and going down the trails, and I went like 20 miles. I forgot how much I enjoyed biking. I just absolutely loved it. I was like, why don't I do this more? Why am I not doing this stuff? And I just didn't stop. I just kept going and going and going, to the point that finally my legs were like, you are done. And I almost fell over like into the bushes. I'm like, okay, yep, now we're done. But like as I was going up and down hills, because it's a really great workout routine, but the trails are awesome and they're paved really well. I know, but you wish you're biking too. And I'd go up the hills and down, and it was just such an adrenaline rush, like going up and down, and like the wind was just like blowing behind me. I was like, oh my goodness, this is so awesome. And while I was doing that, I was like saying, Lord, please tell Moses how much I miss him, just kind of every so often talking to God. And it was just kind of me and him time, and it was great. So I don't know, sometimes those things are a help and a strength to you going through a hard time too. Just kind of sitting, by yourself day after day. It just, there's ideas of things that you don't have to be around people. You can still go do it. It doesn't have to be expensive. I am not someone who's ever done like training or anything like that, and I don't think I ever will money wise, but it doesn't have to be expensive to get out there and do stuff in the sun. And most recs or areas or libraries. I know, because even the Millinocket Library has bikes you can use, and snowshoes and skis, and the rec in Lincoln has kayaks you can check out. And I mean, that's a really good arm workout, kayaking. I love kayaking. I've not done it yet this summer. I have to. But you can rent those out free of charge if you sign up with the town office. And I've learned all this from doing my job where I do community and I'm outdoors often quite a bit with people. But I just want you to know those are things that are there for you as well. So, you know, speaking to your physical side of things, and you get the blood flowing and just doing something new and fun like that, it can be de-stressing. It can be it can just help to boost your morale, yeah. If I could talk today. And it can help you as well, because it's helping me. I know fumble over my words. It's kind of funny. It's so funny that I would be doing this, because as I was like crying and grieving, and I was like, Lord, what is my purpose now? Like going through this, losing my husband in the first few weeks, I was really having a hard time. And I think you really have to find something, some avenue that you're shooting towards, because you've had such a humongous loss in your life. And the Lord was like, do a talk from the chicken coop and encourage people about what I'm doing in your life. And I was like, are you serious? Because the old me, like years and years ago, would not have ever done something like this. I remember in school taping myself for like speeches or book reports or things we had to do at school, and I was such a shy kid. It was like, I hated that stuff. I absolutely hated that stuff. I hated standing in front of a class and talking about what I read or what I did. I would be like horrified. And I remember taping my voice and hating the sound of it, absolutely hating the sound of it, saying, ugh, I really don't even like to hear myself talk, you know. And yet that the Lord would be using that and using me in something like this that would just not be me. It's like, well, that's you, God. You know, you take the things that we think are weaknesses and you use them. So anyways, I'm enjoying this. I really am. I'm thrilled that we can have this time and we can connect. And you know, I just pray that you're having a great summer and enjoying it as well as I am. And so yeah. So I will sign off for tonight, and I just want to say that I am praying for you, for so many of you, and I love you. God loves you, and I hope you have a great week. So I will talk to you later. Bye.